What is good? What is up? It is the most hated yet anticipated Mikey T, the movie star. I'm back. I'm back. What is good? I'm sorry for the holdup, y'all. I was just getting a couple things in order, making sure I sent the link over to my co-host, etc., making sure everything was in line for the video, making sure y'all was ready. What is going on, man? It's the kid, Mikey T. Mikey T, the kid you'd rather be. That's right. I'm getting these YouTube streets heated up right now. And, shit's going good. You know what I mean? But today, I was going to come on live. We were going to talk about the Dipset versus the Locks battle. That was going to be the topic of conversation. But honestly, when I got this information about Dark Low actually being sentenced, it took priority. You know what I'm saying, guys? When Dark Low's sentencing was revealed, it actually took priority over everything else. It's pretty crazy, y'all. It's pretty crazy what's happening. What's going on? Famous, amazing. Appreciate you for tapping in. What's up, Thomas? Appreciate you for tapping in. As soon as I got this information today, you guys, I just had to change the topic because I had to get the information out to all of y'all, as I said I would do. You know what I'm saying? Locks, that's right. Oakwood Knoll, to be specific, Jay. Yeah, we're gonna get into that as well, Shane. The gun charge as well was mentioned in Dark Low's sentencing. Dark Low has actually been sentenced today, you guys, but he has not had to report to jail at this current time. Dark Low actually has to go in September, so he's gonna have some time to get his, to get everything in order before he goes and gets locked up. We're going to get into everything today, though, as far as the amount of time that Dark Low is being given. We're going to talk about the mandatory 15 years that he was potentially facing for the gun charge as well. We're going to get into all of that tonight, you guys. I really wanted to come on here and talk about the Dipset and the Locks. Ab had some amazing thoughts on that, you guys. But when I saw this news, it's kind of crushing. It's kind of crushing to OBH fans. It's crushing to Dark Low fans. You know what I'm saying? To hear about the harsh sentencing that Dark Low has actually been given, I think it's actually something that none of us expected, you guys. It's something that none of us expected, Shit is pretty crazy, you guys. Shane says usually after sentencing you go the same day. Man, we're gonna touch on that a little bit, and a lot of that was touched on by his lawyer and the district attorney as well. Now, guys, the information that has come out is that Dark Low has been sentenced to 7.5 years. You guys, Dark Low has been sentenced to 7.5 years in jail. We had got reports about 9 years. We had heard other reports. I think Dark Low actually said on the Borrowed Time album that they were trying to give him 8. A lot of people were hoping for a slap on the wrist with what was happening with Dark Low. We were hoping, okay, they let him out. They let Dark Low out this past 2020 December, and we thought shit was good. We thought shit was good. So Dark Low has actually been working. He's been grinding like hell. Y'all can subscribe to Dark Low's YouTube page right now. Y'all can subscribe to Dark Low's YouTube page right now. I have it pinned up. Both of his recent albums are out. Borrowed Time and Charlie Pope are both out as well. A project that he touched on with Havoc is going to be coming as well. It's kind of crazy because Dark Low had just said in the interview that we did, Low was like, and I got the project coming out with Havoc. He said he has the project coming out with Havoc, and that project, he might not have been out of jail when it was released. Now that we hear Dark Low will have to report to prison in September, it's more than likely Low is not going to be out of jail while this project with Havoc is released, you guys. G Walls is in the building. He said, bro, I just came home and I got sentenced to 2 years and I've got 6 weeks to turn myself in. So boom, right there, G Walls giving us a little bit of an idea of how long they actually give you to turn yourself in. And judging by what G said, um, Dark Low probably has that same amount of time. Everybody share this video, you guys. Everybody let the people know that we've got, this is the YouTube page that has all the accurate information on it. You know what I'm saying? Bomer, we're gonna get into that as well. Yeah, Dark Low has got to go in at this point. Dark Low has to go in at this point, you guys. I know a lot of us out there were hoping for the best, maybe a year or even the house arrest that he was serving. In a lot of cases, we've seen some house arrest be used to affect sentencing. But with the 7.5 years that he's been given, they're really looking at the whole situation like Dark Low is the worst kind of guy. I mean, they're kind of like, they're saying this goes all the way back to his record allegations, you guys. They're saying this whole thing with Taz goes back to the joint allegations. Damn, free my boy Skinny Me. Free my boy Skinny Me. Yeah, it's really shitty right now, you guys. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Dark Low is being given nearly 10 years in jail. Dark Low is being given 7.5 years in jail. I was talking to a close associate of mine. He was saying, hopefully there's some option where he could actually appeal this. Dark Low's attorney was actually talking to the district attorney and bringing up the fact of his health, the concerns of his recent kidney transplant, the fact that he had actually contacted COVID-19 while he was incarcerated. As Dark Low told me in our recent interview, he actually didn't leave after he got out of jail. He had to stay in the hospital for 2 additional weeks, you guys. Dark Low actually had to stay in the hospital for 2 additional weeks. He wasn't in the best shape. And after 6 months, 7 months back in a normal lifestyle, Low had begun to go back to the man that he once was. If you go check out some of our recent interviews, he said that he actually started to get better. You know what I'm saying? He said that he had started to get better. Let's go over the gun charge, though. So the cops, in this article that I was reading, they got an article up on the national Philly page for the police and the Philly Inquirer. Dark Low's the sentence, this is minor shit. Dark Low's sentence actually also includes a $10,000 fine. That is a $10,000 fine for actually intimidating a witness, you guys. That's why they're giving Dark Low a $10,000 fine. When you throw, I mean, maybe you could bitch about a $10,000 fine if you got a year in jail. If you got 8 months in jail, you'd be like, oh, so I got a year in jail. And I still got to pay 10 grand. Are you kidding me? But when you get 7 years, when they throw 7 years at you in jail, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? That $10,000, it really goes out the window, you guys. The whole thing, man, like this whole thing is pretty crazy. But a lot of you in the chat are saying about the 15 years that he was facing. And this is another thought I had in my mind. Okay, so they got him on 7, but he was facing 15 for that gun charge. Let me get into that because this is something that was addressed heavily. The gun charge that was dropped. This is something that was actually addressed heavily. The cops decided to drop a 15-year mandatory minimum sentence for the gun charge. And they decided to do this in exchange for a guilty plea. Now, at the beginning of this whole thing, I had thought witness tampering wasn't the biggest deal. I had heard a story in the past of a guy getting witness tampering. He got 18 months in jail. You know what I'm saying? He got some type of witness. It wasn't even physical. You know what I mean? And like Dark Low's case is a letter. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you out there were thinking, oh, Dark Low actually, what's going on with the gun charge? He took the witness tampering. Witness tampering can't be more than a gun charge. I mean, look at what this witness tampering has come with, you guys. It's come with 7.5 years in jail. I know people from New York, when they get their first gun possession charge, they end up doing 8-9 months in jail. You know, so it's there's levels to this shit. Keys, what is the maximum amount of time that you can get for a witness intimidation? Because I had heard about the case years ago, back in like 2015, right? I heard about the case back in 2015 where a dude got 18 months, a simple probation violation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 7 years is a joke for what the hell they got him on. But from what I was reading in several different articles, it looks like the government really wants to put a harsh stance on this. They're saying, and this has been said in a few different interviews as well that I've been watching, if somebody is going to go against somebody that's aligning themselves with the government. I think this was actually, what was this in the new academics interview? I'm not, or maybe on DJ Vlad. A couple different people have been talking about this, but if you go against the people that are aligning themselves with the government, it's like you're doing something like that. They want to really show that you're going to get a slap. You're not going to get a slap on the wrist. You're going to get the whole hand slapped down on you if you try to interfere with anything like that. And we all know that they wanted OBH really bad. In these articles that I'm reading, they write about Dark Low being the one that was not charged with an OBH. You know what I'm saying? And they write about how Dark Low had made it out, but now he's being thrown back into the same environment that they're all in. Yo, salute to y'all. Appreciate you, China Man, aka OG China. Salute to you, bro. Avon with some inspiring words. Yeah, this is a federal sentence, you guys. And Abbott actually broke it down to me about things you could do to get some of your time diminished. Avon said, with programs and time served, he will be out in 4.5, 5. And that's, you know what I mean? That right there is uplifting. You know what I mean? Just to know that there are certain programs that Dark Low is going to be able to get himself involved with, because that was another major issue. You know what I mean? Another major issue with Dark Low having to go back in is his health. You know what I'm saying? Another major issue with Dark Low actually having to go back in on is because of his health. It's like, how is he going to be in there? Is he going to be kept in a situation that's going to be able to, you know what I mean, help? You know what I mean? But that's not what jail is about. Jail isn't about comforting you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look at somebody in the condition that he's in. DF said, I appreciate Dark Low dropping music while on bail. Yeah. Yep. That's one thing that was also commended upon, that he's a musician. You know, they do not doubt that Dark Low is a musician that has actually changed his surroundings. You know what I mean? They mention about the public speaking that he's done, but he's also changed the surroundings in the world. You know what I mean? He's more than just a local artist. Dark Low has reached further levels, you guys. Todd says, Low's good money. Just hope he do his time and get home to his family. Yeah, man, it's just an unreasonable amount of time, in my opinion, that Dark Low is being given. For everybody tuning in, reports surfaced today that Dark Low has actually been sentenced to 7.5 years. Dark Low has been given 7.5 years, and he is being ordered to report in September. Now, that gives him about, depending on when it is, it gives him 5 to 8 weeks to report, whatever the date is. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, you guys, we just really got to look at the situation and and just judge it for ourselves. You know, we gotta realize that we've all been here sticking beside Dark Low. Dark Low has given us a lot of material. He gave us Borrowed Time in May. He gave us Charlie Pope in July. You know what I'm saying? He gave us that like last week, a week and a half ago. But right now, we all just got to stand behind Low. We all got to stand behind Low so he can, do what he has to do. I'm hoping all in all that they're going to throw some of this time out. You know, we always remain hopeful in these situations. They threw a couple other things at Low. They're giving him 1 year of supervised release. They're giving him 1 year of supervised release, you guys, and they're also giving him a $10,000 fine. Now, in relation to facing 7 years in jail, these other consequences are minuscule, you guys. I think a lot of us looked at this whole situation like Dark Low was going to kind of skate. You know what I mean? We all thought Dark Low was going to be Gucci. It's a letter. You know what I mean? They said we'll drop the 15-year mandatory, you know what I mean, for the gun possession if you plead out immediately. Plead out immediately. Tell us you're guilty. A lot of people were questioning why Dark Low did that. You know, I asked him about it. I asked him about it in Lyra. I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. You gonna sing like Tory. Oh, shoot. You're right. You're right, bro. I wrote it like a date. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You're a real one. That's a real one right there. We got a real one in the building. Appreciate you, man. Let me know when we Gucci. Let me know when we Gucci. I appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Major salute to Long Live Norm. Roger says, I thought they dropped the gun charge. What the F happened? They did, Roger. They did drop the gun charge. Dark Low's gun charge has been dropped. They made a deal. They said if you plead out to the witness tampering, then we are going to let you go on the 15-year mandatory because of the fact that you are already either had a gun charge or are a felon in possession of a gun, which you know what I mean? In terms of a deal, that might seem like a great deal. But right now, they've got a whole microscope. Right now, they've got a whole microscope on this whole federal thing where, if you're going to do something to tamper with any type of investigation that we're doing, we're going to make a pure example out of you. And that's actually what they're doing. New Haven CT in the building. Yo, Avon, Dark Low has already recorded an album with Havoc from Mobb Deep. Nah, Tavon. I had miswrote that. 7.5. Excuse me on that. I wrote it like 7:12. It was weird. Tish TV. I'm not OBH. I'm Mikey T, the movie star. I've been doing vlogs. I've been doing video interviews since 2009. Some of my first video interviews were on World Star Hip Hop. Actually, my first interview was on World Star Hip Hop with Freaky Zeke. And then I did this major interview with 40 Glock where he talked about scaring Jamie Foxx. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I'd done a couple of videos with 40 Glock. They were all over World Star. I've interviewed like a who's who of hip hop, from Waka Flocka to Yo Gotti to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? But A.R. Dark Low, Gilly the Kid, major talent from Philly. Philly is what I consider to be the mecca of hip hop. Also, love New York. I'm from Connecticut, so both of these cities and states are right there for me, you guys. That's why I've really had my opportunity to make my name. in the East Coast. But I also moved out to Miami, Florida for about 5 years. I was in Florida doing every interview you could imagine. Ross, French, Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Every interview you could imagine. I was Scott Storch, Pusha T, you know what I'm saying? Little Dirk when he came out. A lot of rappers always go out to Miami, Florida to actually, get their music out there, get their buzz up. Show some respect. Appreciate you. No, I wasn't in Kids. They didn't cast me for Kids. They were like, "You're too real for this, Mikey T. You're too real for Kids." They're like, "Will you break down that Philly Dutch for us and show us how to do it though?" Guys, I really appreciate everybody tapping in. We have unfortunate news to report tonight. Very unfortunate news to report. I wanted to come on here tonight and talk about the Dipset and the Locks. Ab had some dope thoughts on it, you guys. But honestly, when I heard this news, I just had to jump on here and tell everybody, because we've all been keeping up with Dark Low. We, Borrowed Time, Charlie Pope, even before that. But we've all been keeping up with what Dark Low's been doing since he's been released. But now I have the unfortunate task of reporting to everybody and telling everybody that Dark Low has actually been sentenced to 7.5 years in jail, you guys. Dark Low has actually been sentenced to nearly a decade in prison. It really pains me to come on here and report that, you guys. It really sucks because I was one of the, I'm like everybody in here, we're all still believers. I'm still riding high with Dark Low. You know what I'm saying? Because this man is a musical genius. The guy has a new project with Havoc recorded. He has 2 solo projects to follow that, you guys. Dark Low is not giving up on us, so we're not going to give up on Dark Low either. Dark Low has got this time in jail. Hopefully it can come back on appeal, just like Ab's going to end up getting his time back in appeal. Somebody needs to look at this situation a little bit deeper. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make an example. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make an example out of our guy, Dark Low. They're trying to make an example to show what they want to do moving forward and shit like that. But honestly, you got to look at Dark Low's status. You got to look at you know what I mean? You got to look at Dark Low's situation. One of the questions that they asked in court was, what about the fact that Dark Low has an underlying health condition that he's been dealing with this whole time, and you're going to put him in jail for 7 years? Tish says, does he have to do the whole 7? Well, Tish, one other report from his sentencing was actually that when he gets released, he's going to have a year of supervised probation, as well as a $10,000 fine. You know what I'm saying? 1 year of supervised probation. So it seems a little off kiltered to me. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if he's going to have to serve his whole time, but you would think it would be a little bit more probation. Maybe there's going to be some leniency. Obviously, I'm always going to hope for the best. Somebody earlier in the chat had said if Dark Low gets involved in programs, or if he, and Ab was actually telling me as well, if you get involved in programs, it shaves time off your sentencing. So I got a feeling that there's going to be nothing else that he can do but that. Because if you checked out my reporting from the past, one thing you've always seen me say is that Dark Low knows how to file his paperwork on time for appeals. That's why he be getting his appeals, you guys. That's why he got that compassionate release, you guys. Dark Low is going to come out of this strong, y'all. Free Low till it's said backwards. Well, Dark Low at this point has not actually had to turn himself in, you guys. At this point, Dark Low has not had to turn himself in. He's going to be given some time to get his affairs in order. Somebody in the chat earlier had said that he was just sentenced to 2 years and that he had 6 weeks before reporting to jail. So this is obviously something that, happens. I don't know, Shane. I disagree with you. I think Ab has a real strong chance on his appeal. You know what I'm saying? But I was here 10 years ago saying that Max B has a really strong chance on his appeal as well. When I did my interview with Max B in 2011, and then I did another interview with Max B in 2013, I was one of the only people on here. Mikey T, the movie star, was one of the only people on here who actually said, yo, guys, Max B is going to come home on appeal. Max B is going to get this appeal. I'm going to use my time. I'm going to use my time and my presence on the internet to put it out there that Max B is coming home. And look what's happening, you guys. Look what's happening. Max B's sentence was reduced from 75 years to 20. Things happen, you guys. I want everybody to follow Mikey T. Follow Mikey T for a follow back. Everybody that follows me right now, I'm going to follow you guys back on here. Guys, it's all about keeping hope. You know what I'm saying? And when we're talking about appeals, we're talking in relation to Ab's case, all of his men's case, all of his homies' case. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. You got stripes if you interviewed Max B, Mikey. Yeah, I interviewed Max B twice, once in 2011 and once in 2013. And that interview I did with Max B was on French Montana's debut album. I don't know if any of y'all knew that, but my interview with Max B was on French Montana's debut album. My voice was on French Montana's debut album, and it was the intro. So if anybody wants to go check that out, French Montana, Once in a While, that's my interview with Max B, and you can briefly hear me saying the word, yeah. Sending my love and my prayers to Dark Low. You know Dark Low appreciates that. Dark Low appreciates all the fans. Dark Low really does. Right. Dark Low is not Fed time. That's a difference. Excuse me. Max B is not Fed time. That's a difference between Max B and AR Rab. That's a difference between Max B and AR Rab and Max B and Dark Low. The fact that it's a state case. But one thing I will say in regard to Max B's case is that it was very serious because of where it took place. Jersey, from what I hear, is a really, really hard court system. So the fact that they're giving him back that amount of time, it's amazing, purely amazing. Now, can I see a judicial system giving back some time based on health concern? Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone had just said in the chat, Max B was coming home in 2022. There were reports of 2021, but the last time you guys, I read a date. The last time I read a date for Max B was 2025. But you know what? I'm gonna take the same stance that Gucci Man took after Gucci Man got caught with them two things, and Gucci Man thought he was gonna get 13 or life. Gucci Man ended up getting 3 years. Gucci Man said, that's 3 years. I can manage 3 years. I can come home and have a career in 3 years. Look at Max B, you guys. And I'm sorry to veer off from the topic, but a couple people were asking about Max B. Max B coming home in 2025, it's 4 years away. Less, 3.5 years away. Max B can manage that time now and come back to the music industry. His lawyer was incompetent. Yeah, his lawyer was like a celebrity wannabe. Kai said that Ab should have took the first plea deal. But you know, Kais, the whole thing with Ab taking that first plea deal, which was 22.5 years, for anybody who doesn't know, Ab's first plea deal was 22.5 years. If Ab had taken that plea deal, he explained to me that all of his co-defendants would have had to take in the same plea deal, which means that his little brother Mulaz, who ended up getting 9 or 10 years, would have had to take 22. So I believe that's why they did not take it, just to answer your question. Roger, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like with an appeal, you guys, I think there's a major concern. Oh, Keys, bro. My bad, Keys. All right, I got you, bro, from now on. 456 Casino says music will be so different 4 more years from now. That's a good point. And the whole concept of Instagram and live streaming and all of that, it's simple stuff, but sometimes it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard, you know? Sometimes it's hard to actually adapt. But Max B coming home in 4 years, maybe all this will pass him and it'll be something new while we're all, I'm just being positive. Yo, Nathan, I appreciate you, and I want to let everybody know. Everybody become an official YouTube member on my channel right now. Everybody become an official member on my YouTube channel right now. It's only $2.99, and tomorrow I'm going to have an exclusive story up for everybody that joins with Ab speaking on me getting caught out in Philly. I'm going to have that exclusive for every single member that joins. If y'all want to hear what Ab had to say about me getting drug out, is that what the term y'all be using? Is that what that spells? Drug out? Y'all can sign up to the channel and y'all gonna have that tomorrow. Max B's lawyer was absolutely horrible, man. Max B's lawyer was absolutely horrible. Now, in relation to A.R. Rab's appeal, A.R. Rab's lawyer had actually defended. A.R. Rab's lawyer was actually a lawyer for one of the key witnesses in his case. So there was a portion where he could not cross-examine. I want to see how that plays out in the future. I think that's a really strong call for an appeal. What I learned about an appeal was that if you had a really strong cause for an appeal, it would usually be brought back up within a year or a year and a half. I'm straight. I'm Gucci. People still rock with me, man. Who would rock with me if I ran? If I ran, who would rock with me, guys? Hell yeah, man. I'm going to keep doing my thing, you guys. New Day says, how much time do you think he'll do? Like a percent of the time. He's asking, how much time do I think Dark Low is going to do in relation to being sentenced to 7.5 years? Now, I was digging into this a little bit earlier, you guys. I didn't go too far, but I was digging into the fact that he has a year of supervised release. He has a year of supervised release once he gets out. So that was just making me think at least he could serve 6. Now, with programs and everything in there that could reduce his sentencing as well, potentially 4. You know what I mean? But also, I'm just going to keep my hope to the highest in that a higher judicial system in Philadelphia will actually pardon this whole thing. They'll actually pardon this whole case. They'll just let it, you know what I mean? Even though they want to make they really want to slam him down with this. It's evident, you know what I mean, by what they said in court, what the district attorney said to him. It's evident by the amount of time that he's got that they want to make a pure example out of this. Don't do that, or else we're going to do this. But there's got to be, in my mind, there's got to be another, a higher judge. And I'm not too familiar with all this shit. You know what I mean? Look what they did. They ended up doing to the dude. They made him sit for 3 years. You know what I mean? Before the Supreme Court could see it. And I don't really know so much about that because I do hip hop. You know what I mean? I don't do law. I do hip hop. But I think there's got to be somebody who could look at Dark Low's situation and go, damn, look what the man is going through, and put it all together. Yup, 2 G's up. And this is another thing. They're slapping Low. They're putting the smackdown so hard on Low right now because he didn't get caught up in that whole situation. It's just kind of hard for me to really believe guys, it's really hard for me to believe that somebody can write a letter. You can write a letter, mail the letter, and then you have to do 8 calendars. Makes absolutely no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. I just can't even put that all together in my mind. Skywalker, I appreciate you for tuning in. Today we got some unfortunate news about Dark Low. I wanted to come on here, stay tuned tomorrow. I'm going to have ARAB's thoughts on Dipset and the Locks. I wanted to come on here with some positive vibes, but the worst possible news has hit us. The worst possible news has hit us. So I had to jump on here and I just had to flip the script. No pun intended, no disrespect. I just had to change the topic today after what happened, after hearing this news about Low, getting sentenced to 7.5 years over everything that he's been involved in. I mean, for crying out loud, they dropped the gun charge that was carrying a mandatory 15. Low had rapped about it. What was the rap? What? I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. You gonna sing like Tory, Another thing Low had told me, was that actually I'm not even going to get into that. That was just about the yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need it all handed to me. I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. You going to sing like Tory. John Thomas, appreciate you for the information. And now that you're saying this, John, I actually do remember reading that article, where they said that they were threatening 20 years from Dark Low. Now I'm starting to remember it, but I'll be honest with you, man. When you hear them threaten you with 20 years, you're not thinking you're going to get 20 years. John Thomas says witness intimidation is no joke, Mikey. He could have got 20 years. Apparently, they could have given Dark Low 20 years for the witness intimidation. And guys, that's me. That's on me for being naive. Hearing one time 5 years ago in conversation, oh, witness intimidation, I got 18 months. It wasn't shit. Just judging from what I've read over the last hour, just judging from what I've read, just in the few different articles that are online about this joint, man, it's really disturbing. It's really disturbing to see what's going on in relation to Dark Low's health, but also what's going on in relation to the serious nature of this case, because the feds are like, yo, don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. That's pretty much what they're saying. Dark Low writing that letter wasn't him trying to mess with you guys. They're all like, no, that's not true, Mikey. He was definitely trying to get Taz to say F us. Maybe. Whatever. Whatever, man. It's just bullshit that they sentenced Dark Low to 7.5 years. 25 Red Dot says, Low gonna be smooth, though. Keep your head held high, Low. Still on that Gary Payton, bro. Still on that Gary Payton. Sword says, I did Fed time. What's good, man? Oh, okay. Well, that's what it said in the article, my dude. Drady, yeah, Low's got to go. We're all a little hot about it, but Dark Low had spoke about it in a few interviews before. He had spoke about it in his music as well, but obviously we're all hot about Dark Low having to turn himself in. Thoughts are everywhere right now, you know what I mean? Because honestly, I look at Dark Low as a good-natured dude, you know what I mean? Like in the article I was reading, it actually said, it was like, Dark Low didn't intend on threatening dude. That Dark Low has said this multiple times. He even said it in the damn interview that he did, that he wasn't intending on threatening the dude, man. He was warning him, if you snitch, look what's happening with 6ix9ine. Look what's happening with 6ix9ine out here every day now. He is People are looking for him. Look at what just happened with 21 Savage. And he's like, yo, I wouldn't even ever talk to a snitch. Richard Nixon's said tampering with a Fed case with their conviction rates will get you 6 to 10 easy. Look at that right there. What Richard Nick just wrote, tampering with a Fed case, because that's what this ultimately is. It's not like say you got your homie in jail who you're mad at, you had a beef with, and you're like, yo, man, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do this to your baby mom and this and that, and say he snitched on you and then he ended up in jail later and you ended up writing him a letter. It's a whole different thing when this guy is the middle of a case where they're throwing hundreds of years out there, and that's what they did in Ab's case, in the OBH case. They threw hundreds of years out there. Baby boy, his court date was today. Yeah, man. It's bullshit. It really is BS to see what's happened to Dark Low in this whole situation. Ooh, everybody knows who won the verses. Everybody knows who won the verses. The locks. Everybody put it up in there. Who won the verses? Everybody know who won the verses, you guys. It's really disturbing news. Body World Music Group says, keep your head up, Dark Low. Roger Brown said, I feel bad for Low and Ab, seriously. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. It's seriously unfortunate that Dark Low is going to have to even, I'll say all the time, but also a fraction of that time is bullshit, in my opinion. A fraction of that time is bullshit, in my opinion, because he was never actually going to do anything. Like, what was he going to do? You already have the man in federal custody. You already have a man in federal custody who shouldn't be getting out of federal custody. Unless he wants to pull that Sammy the bullshit. Free the real ASAP. Mike Wilson says 7.5 for Low. Was it due to that letter he wrote? Yeah. Excuse me. Would the smoke get stuck in there or something? As hard as it is to believe, Dark Low is getting sentenced to 7.5 years over a letter. Tyrell, yes. They've given Dark Low 7 years. And I didn't want to believe it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to believe it. Because I heard somebody say something earlier today. I heard somebody say something earlier today, and I was like, let me check. Let me Google that real quick. Because, over the last few months, there's been major headlines, all over the internet. Dark Low facing 9 years, Dark Low facing 8 years. There's been those headlines all over the internet, you guys, without a doubt. And then even more recently, I seen 8.5 years. But when I heard that today, I just couldn't believe it. Original B-Low in the building. He said Dark Low will at least serve 6 of that 7.5. Wow. Which makes absolutely no sense to me. To think that you have to serve 6 calendars. To think that you have to serve 6 calendars for writing a letter. 6 calendars for writing a letter. It's absolutely absurd. But Dark Low said his label, it's extreme measures. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Okay, Uptown Back Down North says he's 13 months credit. Yep, he already has a year in. That's another important thing to factor in. What about these 7 months on house arrest? I think I'm looking Gucci, you guys. Hey, Mikey, what was in that letter? Mikey, what was in that letter? Uh, you know, I think 6ix9ine must have got a half a dozen. 6ix9ine must have got 100 of those letters. Smoking that Gary. Hold on one second. I saw a comment. Yeah, Uptown 215. I agree. I bet you Load thinks the same thing right now. Like, damn, I shouldn't have wrote that letter. But yo, when you're in the spur of the moment, and you're pissed off, shit just happens, man. Geek says, why did Cam kick Styles P like that? Because, yo, I'm going to tell you, Geek. I'm going to tell you why Cam kicked Styles P like that. Because you don't ever interrupt a man while he's on his lawn chair. You don't ever try to take a man up off his lawn chair. How was that, you guys? Was that all right? Ant says Styles was about making a rift between BMF. What do you mean, Rich? Okay, Skywalker. So it's more about actually handing it over, because I just sort of said that 6ix9ine probably got mad letters like that. So this guy was like, yo, yeah, Sauce Bugatti. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. Ab's going to give his thoughts on that as well. He heard a few things about it. I told him a few things about it as well. Sheik had to grab him. Yeah, man. I think that was a little bit much. I mean, kicking the guy, I agree. Don't ever touch a man while he's on a lawn chair. You know what I mean? Don't ever touch a man when he's in the middle of a lounging period on a lawn chair. I get what Cam was doing there. He's like, yo, get up. Cam was playfully kicking Styles. But Sheik is like, yo, what you kicking my man for? Shit could get real. Flaccaroni, appreciate you for tapping in, even though you're late. Darklow is not locked up at this present time, you guys. Darklow is not locked up right now. From what I was reading, Darklow will have to turn himself in September. Now, Darklow was unfortunately sentenced with quite a bit of time today, you guys. You know, Darklow got an amount of time today that it's hitting all of us the wrong way, I think. A lot of us really couldn't believe this, especially after the way that he had come back so energetically into the music scene. You know, we didn't feel like we were going to be losing Darklow, but now it looks like he may have to go in for 7.5 years, you guys. I'm going to say May because I think throughout the duration of this time, something could happen to help get him out of jail. I'm always going to hope for the best, though. What tour are you talking about, bro? Yo, super sturdy Big Kizzy. They snatched Jewel's bandana off. Yes, they did. Man, but Jewel's is the man. Jewel's is the man. I really like the energy he brought onto the show as well, you guys. Jewel's was like, shut up! You know, Jewel's was cool with it. But Jada and everybody, really, man. Jim Jones was just back there smoking the whole time, draped out in some of the iciest jewelry. Salute to you, Dice Mega. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Jared. Who wouldn't be hyped for that tour? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't be hyped for that tour? But also I was thinking like, could there potentially be another versus battle, or like Like, I don't think really G Unit could stand up to the locks, man, to be honest with you, man. But that's a conversation for another day, really. That's a conversation, probably a conversation for tomorrow when we actually talk about the Dipset versus Locks battle in full, which is what I intended on doing tonight, you guys. I wanted to come on here and talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come on here and address that. But in all honesty, y'all, when I heard this news about Low, I couldn't come on here and talk about anything but that. Like, this is just total bullshit. Like, it totally blows my mind what's happening to Dark Low right now, getting sentenced to that much time over what he did. It just doesn't, like, even with past criminal charges involved, it just seems a little bit unrealistic, the amount of time that he's getting. Yeah, Spencer, it's BS. It's like kind of like a little bit of, it's a little bit crazy. Would have loved to see AR-Rab versus the Locks. Yo, I loved how Styles P shouted out Max B too. Moody, yeah, Low got sentenced today. Low got sentenced today for the witness intimidation. The witness intimidation, you guys. And he actually addressed it in an interview format about, you know, accepting guilt for the witness intimidation, admitting to writing the letter in exchange for the mandatory gun charge to be dropped, which carried, I guess, 15. Which I guess carried 15. Oh my God, Tesh. Are you kidding me, Tesh? Are you serious? Kiss sat in the lawn chair as well? Oh my God, that is bossed. That is boss as hell. Ronald says, hold your head up low. We really appreciate the music. All right, Tesh. I'm fitting to make you a moderator. See what you can do. Fly Prolific in the building. Dope P said, I didn't see Kiss do that. That's nuts. Yo, well, I mean, sitting in the lawn chair, taking off Jewels' bandana, they was doing it all. Yeah, man. Everybody likes to talk about me on the internet. That's cool. I like when people talk about me on the internet. Please keep spreading my name, you guys. Keep spreading my name, everybody. Keep spreading my name out there. I need everybody out there to feed that energy, to let your friends know who Mikey T is. I come out here with consistent interviews, you guys. I give y'all work. I give y'all that good work. I give y'all interviews consistently. Royce the 5'9" this week. Come on. We had Santos. Got a new joint with Kaboom. If y'all put some thumbs up, I'll release Kaboom speaking on his battle with Meek Mill right now. If I get 50 thumbs up. North Philly in the building. Salute. Salute to North Philly. Yeah, that's right. King Digga in the building. I F's with you, Mikey T. Let them haters be your publicity. New York's Fly Prolific. I drew it. I drew it back. You know we don't play. We don't play. Appreciate everybody tapping in on this live, though. Appreciate you, Master Cutter. Major salute to you for tapping in tonight. William, they did sentence Low. What's up with abs? With that ab mac? Oh, well, everybody right now, I want to let everybody right now know if you sign up as a member right now on the channel, it's $2.99. You tomorrow will get to see the video of Ab speaking on what happened to me at Max's. You will get to see if you all sign up for the $2.99 membership right now, you will get to see what Ab has to say about me at Max's, you guys. I'm going to give it to y'all. I'm not afraid to be the bid. Guys, I'm not afraid to be the bid. There's nothing wrong with being the bid. You can bid and you can get bid on. There ain't nothing wrong with either of it. You get to see different character traits that people possess. You know what I mean? You get to see different parts of people's character when shit like that happens to them. I'm out here showing y'all what's up. I wasn't afraid to do nothing. And I appreciate everybody for sticking here with me. You just got to press the thing to sign up. You just got to press the thing to sign up. It's like join. All you got to do is join. Jim Jones fell. He didn't, well, kind of fell off stage, but he fell onto the stage. It was weird. He was walking up, I think, and then he like fell over a speaker, I want to say. It was crazy. Dwayne says, so what's next for you? Low and you was really getting hot. Yeah, I'm not going to let anything stop. No momentum. No momentum is going to stop on this side, you guys. No momentum is going to stop on this side. And there's going to be no momentum stopping on Dark Low's side as well. Dark Low actually has a new album with Havoc recorded. Y'all can check that out. I have an interview with Dark Low speaking on the music he did with Havoc, how much Prodigy meant to him. Did y'all see that today? Did y'all see that today? Come on. Tell me y'all saw it. Tell me y'all saw it. I'm going to put the link up if y'all didn't see it. Y'all is bugging if you didn't see it. Come on. It's an epic interview with Dark Low. Here, let me put it up. Okay. Y'all can hear me? Everybody can hear me right now? Right there for everybody to go watch. Dark Low. Dark Low speaks on working with Havoc is out right now. I want everybody to go check that shit out. I want everybody to go check out my new interview. Shit's lit. Everybody out there, I know we got a lot of Mobb Deep fans in the building. Link is right here. I'm going to pin it. Dark Low has a whole new album with Havoc recorded, you guys. North Philly, what up? What are you talking about, Calvin? Prodigy's a problem. R.I.P. Prodigy. R.I.P. to Prodigy. Thank you. Appreciate you, Tish. What's up, Cheeks? What's up, Cheeks? What's up with you, Cheeks? What's going on, everybody? Yes, he kind of did violate Jewels. He kind of did. That's right. Dark Low, the truth. Philly still rocking with me. Damn, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You guys, I got an epic interview. Dropping in a few minutes with Kaboom speaking on a battle he had with Meek Mill. Did anybody ever hear about Kaboom versus Meek Mill? Kaboom versus Meek Mill. Has anybody ever heard about that battle? That's my next interview right there. I want everybody to check out. It's with Kaboom speaking on his battle with Meek Mill. Kaboom speaks on battling Meek Mill after the Touch Money diss surfaced. Joey Jihad wanted his rematch. Okay, Fly Prolific said Kaboom just battled my bro Show Off. Anybody that wants to, you want to ask a question? Ask a question, bro. Ooh, Moody. Moody knows what he's talking about. He says, I want to say yes. The DVD days, maybe. Can't remember, though. Well, I'm dropping an interview in just a few minutes, you guys, with Kaboom actually speaking on battling Meek Mill. Mikey T, my bad. Now, my teeth are good. My teeth always look like that. Joey Jihad was the top guy from Headshots. I was actually just talking to Joey Jihad the other day. Good dude. Good dude right there. Papa Slime says, I admire your ambition and keeping OBH alive. What's really good? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Let me see. Trying to get this joint together here. There we go. And we Gucci. And we Gucci. Oh, no. Yo, everybody, hit the link. I need y'all to hit that link. Need y'all to hit that link right now. I'm about to twist something up, too. I'm about to twist something up. But everybody hit the link right now that's pinned. My new interview with Kaboom is going out right after this stream. Let me get some loud pack. You know what we do. 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 Free Ab and the rest. That's right. Free Ab and the rest. Well, you're going to have to check it out to see what Kaboom said. Yo, the New Religion Network. Bond Simmons in the building. What's up, King? Ooh, King Digger said, you bounced right back after that altercation. A lot of heart being displayed on your behalf speaks volumes. I can see you ain't shook. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. New Religion Network is in the building. Okay, Master Cutter. All right, you say you got some short films. You got some short comedies. All right, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, King. Okay. All right. Free the Men, the New Religion Network. That's Bond Simmons. That's Bond Simmons right there. You know Bonds is the homie. Appreciate Bonds. Sword Lord in the building. Sword Lord, that's a little suspect, bruh. You're going to need to change that one up on me, bro. The Sword Lord, you're going to need to chill out, homie. All right, yo, J. King Boston. Shout out Chanel on literally everything. Chanel on everything. I'm about to start getting Chanel on everything. Guys wear Chanel, right? It's about to be Chanel everything. They'll be like, damn, Mikey T, he's getting Chanel everything. He's so happy to be alive. Nah, man. Don Juice, no. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I didn't want to. I knew it. Now I got to go back to Philly. Now I got to go back to Philly and face all that shit. Damn it, Don. I knew it. Mikey, a scrapper 100. Thank you, bro. Free the guys. Free the guys. Free the men. Sword Words. King Digga. Sword Lord. Yo, chill. LOL. Sword Lord is a little crazy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. The loan. Yo, what up? What up? What up, YOLO? Stanley, Dark Low is not locked up right now. Dark Low has until September to turn himself in. Somebody in the chat was here earlier and said that he had 6 weeks to turn himself in after just being sentenced. Super sticker from Ravon Ward. Yo, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Well, I guess, yeah. Okay. My man's rolling up. I'm just getting this shit broken down right over here. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the chat. You know how it is, guys. I mean, right now we're obviously at the open question portion of the show, but you guys know I like to at least try to be serious and focus on the news. Somebody called me Kurt Loder the other day, I think. It was funny as hell. I've misinterpreted. They were saying that Dark Low's interview with me was like Kurt Loder. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I'm looking forward to all of the distribution on Revolt and Drink Champs, Barstool Sports, anywhere that wants a crazy uncensored guy like me. What time is it right now? It's about 7:30. Not why? Because he was the president? He did. He did give me respect. Ooh. Sorry. This ain't the video to be pop smoking it, guys. I'm pissed off about Dark Low's sentence. Like, this ain't the video to be pop smoking, you guys. Exactly. Dark Low got 7.5 years in the feds, you guys. As much as I, much as I love this shit, you know what I mean? Because I love this shit, you guys. I love this hip hop shit above anything else. Obviously, aside from my family and shit like that, and some other weird shit that I be doing. Whatever I be doing to get my jollies, I love this shit, you guys. But having to come on here and report some shit like this, obviously it's as my man Twiz would say, it's a hurt piece. Like, this shit is a hurt piece right now, y'all. Like, this is dramatically affecting a lot of us because of the way the Dark Low had come out and started putting out music, with Borrowed Time and Charlie Pope. And now we're all sitting here anticipating the Havoc album, which may or may not be called Extreme Measures. I'm not too sure. It may or may not be called Extreme Measures. Dark Low had alluded to that a little bit in our interview, but whatever the title ends up becoming, ends up becoming. Dark Low, I know we all didn't plan on Dark Low having to go in and serve this much time. He has 2 projects after that recorded. A lot of us would have thought that Low was going to go in and serve 1.5 years. That's what I was hoping for, if any time at all, because you never in life wish jail time on somebody, enemy, or even if you look up to you never. Not even if you say, yo, somebody's got to go situate themselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever wish that type of shit on somebody. Damn. I am who I am says, damn, he got way less time than Ab. Yeah, Dark Low got about as much time as Ab's younger brother, Mulah's. But somebody in the chat earlier was saying Dark Low was actually facing 20 years, and that's actually accurate because that's what they were actually saying. That's what they were actually saying in the first articles after he was arrested, that they were intending on prosecuting him up to 20 years in jail. I've never been to Philippines, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's not worth it to go on the run. Even though somebody said earlier about going on the run, if you go on the run earlier, that they say, okay, you go on the run and you'll get more time. A lot of cases where I've seen people going on the run, a lot of the times it gets thrown out. You know what I mean? Sometimes the fugitive from justice charge gets thrown out. Ryan says, Mikey, you heal quicker than a Wolverine. Ha! Damn right! We back in action. Nobody's stopping us, you guys. Nobody's stopping us. We back in action. Ain't nobody stopping us from what we're doing here, you guys. Nobody can stop us from all this momentum we got. Nobody can stop this momentum we got, you guys. This momentum is too pure. This momentum is too pure, y'all. I want to see somebody try to stop this momentum. Oh, yeah, they already did. We're here stronger than ever. We got them. We got everybody in the industry captivated right now. Everybody's watching. Academics has got his new show Off the Record. That's cool. They're watching Mikey T too. Yeah, we got this shit right. Oh, shit. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But yeah, we got this live going. Shout out to Dark Low. Shout out to Dark Low. And stay 10 toes down. You know Dark Low's going to stay 10 toes down. Obviously, I got to give him his space right now because this shit's pretty serious. You know what I mean? This shit's pretty serious, what's going on with Dark Low. Like, it's pretty crazy. You know, I don't think anybody expected to wake up today and hear that he was actually sentenced to 7.5 years. You know, I don't think anybody even watching throughout all these interviews that we've been doing, anybody that's followed Dark Low throughout the whole time, because I know everyone in here has probably been following Dark Low since probably like 2011, 2012, 2013. But watching what happened with him getting locked up, and then he did about a year in jail, and then he came home on house arrest for 7 months or so, 8 months or so now. I don't think anybody in here thought that he was going to eventually get 7.5 years locked up, especially with all that talk on the internet. Everybody was so quick to talk about Dark Low. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was so quick to talk about Dark Low, but look at the situation now. The man's been sentenced to 7.5 years. They want to make a prime example out of this man because he wrote a letter. They want to make an example out of Dark Low because he wrote a letter, you guys. King Gaddafi says, is he still out of the Bing? Yeah, he is still out of the Bing. He is still out of the Bing. Dark Low actually has to report to jail in September. Jose said, I saw that little clip with you and Rick Ross too, Mikey. Well, I've got a couple interviews with Rick Ross, actually, man. You know, I got a couple interviews with Rick Ross, actually. One was actually right when he was releasing Self-Made. Another one is when he was opening the Wingstop. I actually was in Miami, so I went out there. I had a plug with a couple of the dudes at MMG and shit, so I got a little interview with Ross. Couple, actually. Yeah, man. Don't think I'm limited. Don't think I'm limited on this interview shit. A lot of people, you can't just, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, you guys. You can't just pick up a camera and really be like, okay, I'm just going to film everybody in my neighborhood and I'm going to have a whole blog. That's not how it works. I'm going to give you a little piece of advice right now. You got to expand. You got to go from beyond your horizons to really show people how much you want this. You got to go from behind anybody else's expectation of what you're going to do. You have to exceed anybody else's expectation of what you are. And that's when you really got this shit. Nobody where I came from ever thought I could have done some shit like this. Linked up with Ross, ended up at the French Montana video shoot and met Drake and all that type of shit. Hit on Rihanna. Riri, you got a Billy, baby? What's good? I need a little bit of reconstructive. You know, we good, baby, but you got that. Colombia, Colombia. Yeah, yeah, Rob. But you know them that right there is like what's hard for me to understand about it all. Like when somebody can have to go sit up for nearly 8 calendars over writing a letter. You know what I'm saying? Over writing a letter. You know, I mean, how else was the message supposed to get to the guy? Was he supposed to go outside of the jail on a loudspeaker or something to express his freedom of speech, his natural right as an American to have some sort of freedom of speech, to express his view? I guess he could have. Like they really took a toll on Lowe with this one, man. But we all just got to continue to hope for the best, man. We all got to just continue to hope for the best. Salute to the chat. What up? What up? What up, Rafiq? Appreciate y'all. Free Dark Low. Free the bro Dark Low. Dark Low is not actually locked up right now, guys. Just was talking to Ab this morning, actually. Me and Ab were just speaking about the Dipset and the Locks joint. Actually, Ab was talking to me about Beanie Siegel and Nori as well. What's good, Ad? What up, AD Jackson? What up, brother? Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Even though it's under these unfortunate circumstances, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't expect to see that Dark Low was sentenced to 7.5 years in jail. I really didn't expect to see that as the outcome for what's going on. You know, I think that's a little bit absurd. I think that's a little bit harsh. Yo, what up, Bull? What up, Louie? What's up, Bull? What's poppin', man? What up, Money Marv? Well, Jackson says, does he have to do all of the 7.5? Now, Jackson, take into consideration that Dark Low actually already served a year in jail. Dark Low has actually already been locked up for 1 year. Take that into consideration. So right there, so 6.5. Now in the past, I've heard different things about programs you can get yourself involved with to shave time off as well. So we're at 6.5. I would have to say Dark Low hopefully would be able to shave another 24 months and bring him down to a 5-year sentence. But I ultimately have better and more higher hopes than that, because I'm hoping in an appeal court, somebody will see the nature of Dark Low's life and see what he's been going through with his body and do something to help with the situation, just to be 100% honest with you. You said bull like a Philly bull. Yeah, that's because I've been around Philly since like 2011, bro. You know what I mean? Like they've been calling me a Philly bull. They've been calling, well, not a Philly bull. They've been calling me bull or a young bull or whatever, or just bull. You said bull like a Philly bull. But damn, Low, he is so talented. Is he dropping a lot of music before he goes and sits? But yo, so let's talk about that. What's the strain? The strain is Gary Payton. Let's talk about that. As far as Dark Low's music, as far as the music that Dark Low is going to release, he has already released Borrowed Time in May. You know, he set the year off right. The summertime, he set it off. And then he came back 2 months later, 2 months in a week, maybe 2 months and 10 days later. He came back really quick with that Charlie Pope. Now, Low had just told me in an interview that he didn't know if he was going to be out of jail by the time the project with Havoc released. So that is Dark Low's next project, the album with Havoc. And he had told me he didn't know if he was going to be locked up or if he was going to be free. I don't know if Dark Low, I literally was just on the line with him the other day and he was shooting a music video. So that should tell you one thing or another. But in addition to the album with Havoc, and criticize me, guys, if I'm talking too quick or whatever, giving you too much information. But in addition to the album with Havoc, Low has 2 full bodies of work released. And I could have sworn he had told me that he had a new project with a few of his young bulls that he was doing. Hey, what's good? No, I agree with you, Tash. I agree with you. Yeah, he did, Jackson. He did. Yeah, when he was locked up. Oh, damn. Mikey. Hell no. Maybe back in the hell no. You can't go to jail for weed no more, man. Back when I was like a teenager, back when I was like 13 or 14, cops would always be like that. 15, cops would always be like Actually, it was more serious. It was more serious when you were 17, 18 actually. Cuz when you were like 15, 16, I don't think they could arrest you, right? I don't remember. Nah, I'm smoking all that, bro. That's dolo. That's for the head. My boy said he had that Gary Payton. You know I wasn't bullshitting. T-shirt, house arrest counts. Yeah, Naughty, my shit done healed up, man. They say I heal like a Wolverine. That's what they were saying. They were saying I heal like a Wolverine. I'm like, damn, y'all be having the comments on top of comments. I really appreciate everybody messing with me. So he's got 7, excuse me. That's how Mikey T healed up real quick. That good green. Really? That should be helping? Tesh says, yes, Tesh, house arrest counts. So that's another 7 months on house arrest, actually. So 7.5 to 6.5, 6.5 to 6. So yeah, somebody earlier said that he's gonna have to do 6. But honestly, I think there's gonna be a way that he can get time shaved off. I look like a Wolverine too. That's cool. That's cool. We F with you giving us the exclusive, bro. I appreciate it, man. You know, sometimes it's a little bit of a more lighthearted exclusive. Other times it's harder news to bear, like what we're talking about today with Dark Low getting sentenced to 7.5 years. Other times it's potentially embarrassing, but I wasn't going to sit around and hide from y'all. I wasn't going to hide from the general public. Nah, no, I seen it. I seen it, gang, gang. Wolverine gang, you dig? Well, if anybody wants to hear what ARAV had to say about what happened at Max's, I need y'all to hit that join button. Join the channel, $2.99. You'll be able to hear it tomorrow. Gary Payton. Gary Payton, baby. Gary Payton. Yeah, I ain't waiting. I ain't waiting. What's good, bro? What's good? You a little late, homie, but we still rocking in here. Thank you, Robert Ray. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. That interview I did with Royce the 5'9", I really did enjoy that. A few more pieces of it coming out, especially what Royce the 5'9" thinks about the potential of Eminem battling Cassidy. I think y'all are gonna love that. New member. Appreciate the new members up in here. That's right. Okay, let me get Guy up out of here. Oh, perp. Gang, gang, appreciate you, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mash that like button, as they're saying. Yo, love cast, don't do it. But we right here talking about it, man. Ain't nobody love. We talking about it, man. Cass versus Eminem. I had to get Royce to talk about it. A lot of people have talking. A lot of people have spoke about it. So I had to get Royce to speak on it, you guys. You welcome, bro. We appreciate your work. Definitely appreciate you for tapping in, man. You know, I really do. Really appreciate you for tapping in. Nah, bro. Nah, bro, not today. Sorry, y'all. We were going to come on here today and talk about the Dipset and Locks battle, what Ab had thought about that, hearing all about that. But with this news about Dark Low breaking, nah, I had to cancel that for today, you guys. This shit's crazy about Dark Low, man. I really can't believe it. I really can't believe that Dark Low's facing all this time right now, you know? Like when all the articles initially hit, Dark Low facing 9 years. Dark Low raps about it. Trying to give me 8. Adam, get like me, bro. I bet you could never afford a bag of chronic like that in your life. Jamal, Low, everyone watching, Low ended up getting 7.5 years. Low ended up getting 7.5 years, you guys. So that's why any other story just didn't make sense, you know, to do on live tonight. Any other live just didn't make sense. You know, no disrespect to anybody that wanted to hear about what happened with me over there at Max's, or if you wanted to hear about the Dipset and the Locks, but this takes precedent over that, you guys. And I think the majority of everyone watching understands why, because we are all fully in support of Dark Low. B Piffy says, messed up because I heard Dark Low on Shade 45 2 days ago. What song was it, B? Was it something off? It must have been something off of Borrowed Time, I would have to imagine. I don't know the God. I'm messing with Cassidy. He's keeping his name in the headlines, bro. Oh, well, Marcus, I asked Dark Low if he wrote while he was in jail. I don't know if you saw that part of my interview with Dark Low. Did you? I asked Dark Low if he had actually written while he was in jail before. Freedom is a must. Freedom is a must. Thank you, Vin. I appreciate you for subscribing. Yo, I want everybody to go check out my new interview with Kaboom. It's dropping in just a minute, you guys. I want everybody to exit this video and go click on the joint that I have pinned. Kaboom speaks on battling Meek Mill. I want everybody to come tune in. I'm going to put it up one more time. I'd appreciate it if everybody left this video and watched my new interview with Kaboom speaking on battling Meek Mill. Moody, I'm actually covering some battle. Kaboom speaks on battling Reed Dollars. Kaboom reveals how many rounds he went with Reed Dollars in this interview, you guys. Kaboom reveals battling Joey Jihad. But the biggest one of them all, you guys, I want you all to tap in right now. I want everybody to leave this video and tap in right now to check out my new interview with Kaboom, because he speaks on battling Meek Mill, you guys. Everything's good. I'm Gucci, bro. Everything's good. I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Shit got taken somewhere it didn't really need to be taken, to be honest. But I want everybody to log over. The link is pinned. I need everybody to come and log in and check out my new interview with Kaboom. I'm really proud of it. I'm joined by Rosewood and SV Twiz. Kaboom speaks on battling Meek Mill. I'd appreciate it if everybody went over there and checked out my new interview. It's premiering in 2 minutes. My joint is premiering in 2 minutes. Everybody just click the link. It's pinned up. Show some support. I want to see everybody in the chat. I'm going to interact with everybody that goes over to the chat. Everybody come and head over to the chat right now and tap in with me. I need everybody to hit that link and come join me. Come join me right now. Kaboom speaks on battling Meek Mill. Everybody come join me right now. This interview is epic too, you guys. I think y'all are going to love it. Dark will be good. He is Dark Low. Are you serious? Yo, Nadi, we'll have the opinions on the versus battle for you tomorrow. I want everybody to click the link right now. My new interview with Kaboom is premiering right now. I need everybody to come join me over here. Everybody come join me over here right now. And we out, you guys. We getting out of here. Peace. Appreciate y'all. Come tap in. Talk to me on the live chat. I'll be in the chat room, y'all. I'll be in the chat room. Come join me right now.